In 2015, the first in the state of Texas, are emblematic of our city's cultural richness. In a political climate that's clouded by federal and state government efforts to turn the clock backward, we're looking forward here in San Antonio and standing proud as a city of compassion. Today, San Antonio is welcoming. It's a home to many foreign nationals who have moved here either from other countries or through their other U.S. cities. These residents add to our bonds, they add to our talent pool, they add to our cultural diversity, which is a strength. Our welcoming attitude even extends to refugees in our city. We in San Antonio know that we must never surrender our care for humanity or our embrace of our common purpose of helping people in need. That's the strength and that's the compassion that's always been part of our city's DNA. And why on my first day as mayor in 2017, we adopted the Compassionate City Charter, committing to, above all else, following the golden rule in all of our efforts as a city organization. In recent months, you may have seen, city's character has been challenged. It certainly has been here in San Antonio, but our character has been on display, and we couldn't be more proud. More than 30,000 asylum-seeking migrants, mostly families with young children, arriving with little more than the clothes on their backs, have moved through our downtown Migrant Resource Center on their way to family members across the country. Turmoil, as you know, in Central America and elsewhere has spawned a wave of asylum-seeking migrants to our communities, just like they have all across the world. So what did we do? I'll tell you, we did not shy away from doing the right thing when national and international events dropped this difficult predicament on our doorstep. The world watched as San Antonio rose to the challenge, and thanks to the cooperation of our citizens, our community, and from nonprofit community groups like Catholic Charities, the San Antonio Food Bank, the Interfaith Welcome Coalition, and our faith communities, and others working hand in hand with city staff and countless volunteers, thousands of volunteers, we are successfully navigating the front lines of what has become a global humanitarian crisis. And I'm proud to say that's exactly why the city's Charter for Compassion exists. That's Compassionate San Antonio in action. We used vacant space not too far from here, a stone's throw, to create a place to feed the hungry and to provide a safe haven for those in need. And more than 1,100 city employees on their own time have volunteered more than 20,000 hours to the cause. Our city, our people, have given the greatest gift, hope, to thousands of migrants, strangers, a majority of them who are women and children who would have been sleeping on our streets as they tried to get transportation to their host homes. City Council sustained the effort through policy by approving emergency funding for the Migrant Resource Center just recently. So as you see, San Antonio is an inclusive community. I'm not surprised, I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled that you're here, but I'm not surprised. San Antonio is an inclusive city, but we know that it hasn't always been. We have things to show each other, models we can make. The struggle to make San Antonio a city for all its people is well documented, and while we've made a lot of progress, we know in every community there's still a lot of room for improvement. But leading by example and showing our neighbors that all are welcome here has been an effective way to spread the message. As a councilman before I became mayor, I worked closely with the Center for Refugee Services and the Catholic Charities to ensure that our new neighbors, wherever they came from, felt welcome and had a pathway to success in their new home here in San Antonio. And I'm proud to tell you we're also pursuing a climate action and adaptation plan right here in South Texas. When we approved the Compassionate City Resolution, we also, on my first day in office, passed a resolution of support for the Paris Climate Agreement. The message is simple. We all live on this little blue dot, and we have an obligation to care for our planet and for each other. Of course, international business relationships are extraordinarily important for us as well, and we hope you do a little business while you're here. The majority of San Antonio's economic growth is linked to international activity through export and import activities of local businesses and actual foreign investment. through foreign business opening facilities in the city and bringing capital investments directly to our community. We are grateful for that. And you may know, if you haven't known,